Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the regular meeting of the Putnam County Legislature. Today is October 3rd, 2023. I ask everybody to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, and I ask Legislator Goldman to lead us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. I call on Legislator Elder for the legislative prayer.
We seek blessings on the tasks before us. Bless our efforts with clear insight, our deliberations with wisdom, our work with clarity and accuracy, and our decisions with impartiality.
Amen. Roll call, please.
District 1, Legislator Montgomery. Here. District 2, Legislator Golden.
Present.
District 3, Legislator Anuncio.
Present.
District 4, Legislator Castellino.
Present.
District 5, Legislator Elmer.
Here.
District 7, Legislator Castellano.
Present.
District 8, Legislator Sage.
Present.
District 9, Legislator Crowley. District 6, Chairman Knapp.
Present. Our first proclamation is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. I call on Legislator Nassarino.
Good evening. I invite Ann Ellsworth and Andy Canales. Thank you for joining us this evening. Domestic violence is an epidemic affecting individuals in every community, including Putnam County, regardless of age, economic status, sexual orientation, gender, race, religion, or nationality. 1 in 3 women and 1 in 5 men are victims of some form of physical violence by an intimate partner. In 2022, the Putnam Northern Westchester Women's Resource Center answered 1,106 hotline calls from victims. Since opening in 2022, the Special Victim Unit, a joint project of the Women's Resource Center and the Putnam County Sheriff's Department, has so far provided safe space for 30 adult victims to meet with law enforcement and victim advocates following domestic violence and/or sexual assault incident. The Women's Resource Center, the Putnam County Department of Probation, Sheriff's Department, District Attorney, Child Advocacy Center, and the Department of Social Services work tirelessly together to end domestic violence. Now, therefore, be resolved that Putnam County Executive Kevin Burke and the Putnam County Legislature do hereby proclaim October 2023 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month in Putnam County. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do. And that you do as well in the performance is instrumental in helping these victims.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Legislature and County Executive, for acknowledging such an important month in our county. Unfortunately, I'd love it to not be an important month in our county. One day, we will get there. But until then, we will all work together to serve all victims of violence in this county so that they can live healthy and productive and lives free of violence. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. Thank you for thinking of us. I always appreciate it.
Thank you for your work. I call on Legislator Anuncio for a National Fire Prevention Week.
Commissioner Robert Lipton and his son, Robert Lipton. Robert Lipton Jr. Yes.
October 18 to the 24th is National Fire Prevention Week. During this time, attention will be focused on promoting fire safety and prevention. In 2021, there were 1,353,500 reported fires in the United States, 3,800 deaths caused by fires, and 14,700 injuries. This resulted in $31.8 billion in property damage. The Fire Protection Association has announced that this year's Fire Prevention Week campaign, which is Cooking Safety Starts With You. This is very important. And I know many people do walk away from their stove when they're cooking and their alarms go off.
And it's coming from the holidays now.
I know.
Everybody's going to be cooking.
It's very scary. And they put a mitt there next to it, and the fringe part catches on fire. So we do have to be aware of that. Very, very important. And I think a lot of, older, adult people also do that. I know my mother does. She's 90, so. And she's still cooking. So stay in the kitchen while you're frying, boiling, grilling, or broiling. If you leave the kitchen for even a short period of time, turn off your stove. If you are simmering, baking, or roasting food, check it regularly. And remain in the home. Do not leave your house while you are cooking. And keep everything away that would catch fire. Oven mitts, wooden utensils, food packaging, and towels away from your stovetop. And on the stovetop, smother the flames by sliding a lid over the pan and turning off the burner. Leave the pan covered until it's completely cooled. If you have any doubt about fighting a small fire, just get out. When you leave, close the door behind you to contain the fire and call 911. Putnam County is served by dedicated volunteer fire departments whose service we greatly value and appreciate. In 2021, across the nation, there were 141 firefighter deaths and 60,750 firefighter injuries. Cooking brings family and friends together, provides an outlet for creativity, can be relaxing, but cooking fires are the #1 cause of home fires and home injuries. Now, therefore, it be resolved that the Putnam County Executive and the Putnam County Legislature do hereby proclaim the week of October 8th through the 14th as National Fire Prevention Week in the County of Putnam. And let's remind all citizens to learn about cooking safety in and around the kitchen.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone at the Ledge. I've been doing this for 10 years, coming up here, and you guys always stood behind this. With fire prevention each and every year. This year's theme is cooking fires in the kitchen, and it's very important. Our busiest day in the year actually is the 4th of July, but our busiest day for cooking fires is Thanksgiving. And the fire department is out many hours on oven fires, kitchen fires, and that's only second to Christmas. So please, pay attention to what you're doing in the kitchen and save us from a lot of time out. So thank you again. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for giving us there.
Recognize Legislator Elmer for National Lead Poisoning Prevention Week.
October 22nd through 28th is the National Lead Poisoning Prevention Week. Whereas every Putnam County resident deserves to grow up in a healthy, safe environment free from harmful effects of lead. And whereas the major source of lead exposure is the dust from deteriorating lead-based paint, tongue-tied, or renovations to houses or child care facilities. 73% of lead poisoning cases have lead-based paint as the primary or contributing source. Individuals with lead poisoning often exhibit no symptoms. Lead interferes with normal brain development and is associated with permanently reduced IQ, learning disabilities, behavioral disorders, and has been cited as an indicator of decreased lifelong learning potential. Whereas this is National Lead Poisoning Prevention Week, it's an opportunity for Putnam County to provide education and raise awareness about lead poisoning prevention measures. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Putnam County Executive and the Putnam County Legislature do hereby proclaim October 22nd through 28th, 2023 as Lead Poisoning Prevention Week in Putnam County and invite all citizens to duly note this occasion.
Thank you all. Thanks to the county executive and all of the legislative board. Lead prevention is really important, and especially for those children who are 1 to 2 years of age, which is we screen constantly to make sure that their levels are at least below 5. And the other thing is to make sure you properly remediate any lead-based paint issues in homes. And we do a lot of education to construction workers, and we have facilities where they can take trainings, and it's made a big difference. Thank you. Thank you.
I recognize Legislator Sage. It's National Substance Abuse Prevention Month.
Hello, everybody. How are you? So with us this evening, Sarah, did you want to come up?
Yeah.
With us this evening, we have our Commissioner of the Department of Social Services, Mike Gaza. We've got our Deputy Commissioner, Sarah Servatio. We have James Schiller from St. Christopher's Inn. Barbara Miller. She's not here? Okay. Barbara Muller. Oh, Barbara. Okay. Barbara Muller. We're hyphenated here. From Cove Care. And are you Sylvia?
I am Sylvia Wong.
Sylvia Wallen from the Hub. From the Phillipstown Hub. So, this is a proclamation declaring October as National Substance Abuse Prevention Month. Every day, far too many Americans, including Putnam County residents, are hurt by substance abuse disorders, from diminished achievement in our schools to greater risks on our roads and in our communities, to the heartache caused by lives cut tragically short. The consequences of substance abuse are profound, yet we know that they are also preventable. This month, we pay tribute to those working to prevent substance abuse in our communities. And we rededicate ourselves to building a safer, drug-free Putnam County. As you can see, we have a lot of organizations here in Putnam County working very hard. By promoting awareness with the aim of stopping abuse before it starts, we can prevent the disease of addiction and create stronger neighborhoods across our county. Community-based prevention systems that join stakeholders at every level of government with organizations can deliver local solutions. All of us can play a role in preventing drug and alcohol abuse. As our children's first teachers, parents, and guardians can help by talking to our kids about the dangers of substance abuse. Alongside them are coalitions of teachers, faith-based groups, healthcare providers, law enforcement officials, and other local leaders joining together to address substance abuse in their communities. As we observe National Substance Abuse Prevention Month, let us help address the stigma faced by those with substance use disorder by mindfully labeling our recognition as Substance Use Prevention Month, paying particular attention to preventing onset of any substance use and reducing negative outcomes. Resolved that Putnam County Executive and Putnam County Legislature do hereby proclaim October 2023 as Substance Use Prevention Month, along with the Prevention Council of Putnam County, Putnam CTC Coalition, and substance use prevention and treatment providers in Putnam County. And we encourage all residents to increase their awareness of substance use disorder, the dangers of substance misuse, the success of prevention and treatment programs, especially for our youth, and to actively support and encourage referrals for harm reduction, treatment and recovery support of individuals, and support individuals with substance use disorder. I went through this proclamation thinking I would try to abbreviate it. I couldn't find one thing in there that I would take out. proud, because what you do is amazing, and I want to hit on every single point made in this proclamation. So I'll hand it over to our Commissioner of Social Services.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to apologize. I feel like I've been up here every month. I was thinking May's Mental Health Awareness Month. August was Alcohol Awareness Month. September was Suicide Awareness Prevention Month, and this being Substance Abuse Prevention Month. But this has special meaning to me, and I want everyone to be able to say a few words, but I just want to share that this will be the last proclamation, I promise. But it's very meaningful because when I came to the county in December of 1978, he was a substance abuse counselor, and Common Sense was a substance abuse treatment and prevention program. Most of our work was prevention. We were in the schools a lot. We did community-based prevention, and that program then subsequently morphed into Cove Cares, and Barbara's here representing the prevention program. So she's sort of like continuing what we began in terms of prevention. And one thing that I'm really thankful for is that, so I'm up here with a lot of proclamations because you in the legislature are making it important enough to make the proclamations for those behavioral health issues that are facing our residents, and that we're working hard, to make their lives better. And I really appreciate the fact that you give that much consideration to it. So I really appreciate that. And I just wanted to say that, while I came here as a substance abuse prevention and treatment specialist, I am leaving feeling really comfortable that agencies, that Sarah will be picking up the torch and following it, that agencies like the Phillipstown Hub and Co-Care and James over at St. Christopher's Inn, and Kristen McConnell could not be here from the Prevention Council, and Norris Levinsky also could not be here from Arms Acres. But all the agencies that work together to make a better life for people with substance abuse issues in the county. So thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You stressed the word stigma, and it hit me between the eyes. And to me, it says that this legislation is starting to acknowledge that it's a disease. Thank you.
Just want to say I'm very honored to work with the county, working in out of schools, teaching preventive education. We feel we've made a really big impact.
I just want to reiterate what was said, but I want to note that the people on this the hub, Cove Care, Arms Acres, there's not a month go by. I do the metrics that we don't have a relationship with them, back and forth in one way or another. We had this walk over the bridge, which was celebratory, a fundraiser, thanking everybody, and I had to do the welcome as the executive director. And I looked at the group and I'm speaking. I said, "Don't lose it. You have to run this. It's a joyous occasion." There's alumni walk and people in recovery, but there was a family holding up there to see son over there with their whole family and over there. So I couldn't look that way till the end because I didn't want to lose it. So I just, gave a talk. But then I brought the reality. They're walking with us. And this doesn't just impact what we conceive as a stereotypical substance user. It's a family member, a kid in college who said, "I want to stay awake. This came in the mail, deceased." So it's hardcore addiction to soft. Anybody's niece and nephew, it's crazy. But thank you very much. Nicole, here with mental health, thank you for supporting us.
Item number 4 is correspondence from the county auditor. There's no activity for this reporting period. Item number 5 is pre-filed resolutions. I recognize legislative improvement of the Fiscal Services Committee.
Thank you, Chairman Yonke. On behalf of the members of the Fiscal Services Committee, Legislators Castellano and Montgomery, make a motion to move the following items. Item number 5A, approval of the and to serve as the lead agency for Fair Street, Department of Public Works Maintenance Facility project for the town of Patterson.
Discussion. All in favor?
Item number 5B, approval of grant application for the state and municipal facilities grant program, municipal electrification and renewable energy projects through New York State and Senator Peter Putnam. Putnam County has the opportunity to apply for a state and municipal crest grant in the amount of $100,000 administered by the Dormitory Authority of the State of New York for municipal electrification and renewable energy projects. The purpose of this grant funds is to subsidize the costs associated with projects that support the transition to a fossil fuel-free clean energy future.
Discussion. Legislator Montgomery.
We'd like to wholeheartedly thank Senator Harcum for this $100,000 grant. It will go a long way in getting us moving on where we are way behind in starting these programs in Putnam County. So thank you, Senator Harcum.
Anyone else? Legislator Elmer.
This is just an application for a grant. We have not received a grant.
Anyone else? All in favor?
Item number 5C, approval of grant application, state and municipal facilities grant program, Putnam County Fire Training Center through New York State and again Senator Peter Harcum. Putnam County has the opportunity to apply for a state and municipal grant in the amount of $200,000 administered by the Dormitory Authority of the State of New York for renovations to the Putnam County Fire Training Center.
Discussion. All in favor?
Item number 5G, approval, ratification of application for 2023-2024 grant funds available through the New York State Department of Transportation's Public Transportation Modernization and Enhancement Program. New York State has appropriated Putnam County $206,564 in funding to upgrade, modernize, and enhance public transportation services. Putnam County Department of Planning, Development, and Public Transportation is desirous to utilize the award funding to renovate the transfer facility, including new bus lifts and EV charging stations.
Discussion. All in favor? On behalf of legislators Castellano, Nazarino, and myself, and the Personnel Committee, it's my privilege tonight to introduce item 5E. It's the approval, confirmation of an appointment for the Commissioner of the Department of Public Works. Our county executive has appointed Tommy Fury as our Commissioner. It really is an honor to move this forward. Discussion. Legislator Nazarino.
I am honored to stand with the county executive to confirm the appointment of Thomas Fury as Commissioner of Public Works for the County of Putnam. Throughout the years, Thomas has demonstrated his acute knowledge and leadership skills in every capacity. He is a consummate gentleman and has a wonderful personal and professional demeanor. He is highly respected by both his colleagues and his staff. It is no coincidence that two county executives recognize his boundless potential. He is a true asset to the county and to the people of Putnam County. I am extremely proud to have someone of his caliber serve as the Commissioner of Public Works.
Anyone else? Legislator Montgomery.
Yeah, I'm so thrilled to be part of making this approval of his appointment. Just out of the gate, Commissioner, soon to be Commissioner Fury, came in with the Fury and was there and responded immediately to our hardships over in Phillipstown in the storm, when I needed assistance with road cleanups. He was right there with equipment that we needed to get people together to clean up the county roads and the state roads even. And anytime, I want to address an issue regarding highways and facilities, he's there to answer my questions and take care of it. So thank you, and I'm really thrilled to be doing this tonight.
Legislator Castellano.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd also like to say I was part of the process of interviewing the candidates. We had some outstanding candidates that came in front of us, and Tommy, for a fantastic candidate. I'm so proud to have him here in Putnam County. He's going to do fantastic work. He's done a great job in the years that I've known him working for Putnam County, and he's going to continue to serve the people of Putnam County right. And again, a lot of outstanding candidates, but Tommy was head and shoulders above the rest, and looking forward to having him on.
Legislator Goldman.
Thank you, Chairman. I believe it will be an asset in the Commission of Public Works for Putnam County. I observed his work during a rainstorm we recently had in Putnam Valley. He did a phenomenal job. He has the respect of the workers and understands what needs to be done. I've also called on him a few times to help with some constituent issues on Beachville Hollow Road, and he was there right away, took care of the problems, the residents are happy, and I'm looking forward to a bright future as even Commissioner in Putnam County.
Legislator Anderson.
Yes, thank you, Chairman. Let's say congratulations to Tommy Fiore. Your professional background speaks volumes to this position, and I am proud and confident to vote for Tom Fiore as our next Commissioner of Public Works. Again, congratulations.
Legislator Sage.
I too am very happy to approve this appointment for Thomas Fury. He's got years of service in the county. He also has a unique perspective as being a previous deputy county executive. He's got an overall view of the county and how the services work. He's a definite asset to Putnam County Public Works. He'll be our first official public director or commissioner of public works here in Putnam County. And just a small little story. The American Legion in my district wanted to donate a veteran's sign for the Veterans Home here in Putnam County. Tommy Perry did all the red tape out of that. He made it happen immediately. The sign was created. He suggested the red, white, and blue from the American Legion, the Veterans Home, and made it easy for the American Legion to get that. And they set it up, and not only did they set up the sign, they also placed flags up and down. And on the day when we cut the ribbon, he and his group stood in the back row, didn't want any recognition. Where all the politicians were standing in front of the sign. We made it all about the American Legion. We made it all about the veterans. And he stood in the background and just watched it unfold. And so it just goes to his humility, his ability to get the job done, and just a true patriotic individual who's here to serve. So I'm very happy to make this appointment.
Legislator Allen.
Tommy Fiore is going to be the first Commissioner of the Department of Public Works in Putnam County, and I'm sure he's going to set a very high bar for all the future commissioners to follow. It's my honor to vote for his confirmation.
I'm so honored because this is kind of personal. I've called you my friend for more years than I want to admit to. So I know your character. I know how hard you've worked. You've demonstrated that to all of us. And most importantly, you showed us what a leader you are. So this is really an honor and a privilege to have you appointed to the position. And all in favor? Aye. Congratulations. At this point, I recognize Chairwoman Nasarino of the Protective Service Committee.
Thank you, Chairman Naki. On behalf of myself, Legislator Baronese and Sage, I'd like to move forward with the approval from Fund Transfer 23T272 Emergency Services Dispatch Overtime. This fund transfer is necessary to cover the Bureau of Emergency Services dispatch overtime due to vacancies. We're merely moving money within the budget, so there is no fiscal impact of the amount of $420,000.
Discussion. All in favor?
Moving on to agenda item 5G, approval continuation of the Community Engagement Police Advisory Board. Resolution 104/2021 established a Police Advisory Board known as the Community Engagement and Police Advisory Board, CPAC. And the board was reestablished by Resolution 258 in 2022 and is set to expire December 31st, 2023. The CPAC members have requested the continuation of said board via letter dated September 2nd, 2023, which was addressed to the Protective Services Committee. It is a pleasure to move forward to accept CPAC's letter and for this board and for them to continue the fine work they are doing here in Putnam County.
Discussion. I'm grateful for the volunteerism that Scott, Ron, and Jenny have given to us, and they do great work for us. So all in favor?
Aye.
I recognize Legislator Sage, Chairwoman of the Health, Social, Educational, and Environmental Committee.
Thank you, Chairman Narki. On behalf of legislators Nassarino and Crowley and Nassarino, I'd like to bring forward the following item for approval. For a grant application for the Health Department expanding harm reduction services for priority populations who use drugs. This is a grant application through the New York State Department of Health, AIDS Institute, Office of Drug User Health. They've announced the availability of state funds to provide harm reduction interventions in community settings in New York State, and there is no matching fund requirement for this grant if received.
Discussion. Legislator Nassarino.
I think this is a wonderful opportunity to support vulnerable populations, and I think that be successful in obtaining these grants.
Legislator Montgomery.
Yes, understanding that it is a grant application, I do really appreciate the work of the Health Department in conjunction with the Social Service Department going into this very competitive grant, as we heard during the committee process, specifically for older adults and pregnant and parenting people. And I think this is a great population to target and much needed in Putnam County, and it can cover a wide range of people. So thank you so much for your hard work on this.
All in favor? Aye. I call on Legislator Castellano, Chairman of the Audit and Administration Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. On behalf of legislators Elmer and Blumen, I'd like to bring forward the following. Item 5I is the approval of a budgetary amendment for the County Clerk's Office Local Government Records Management Improvement Fund grant award that they received, the amount of $50,150. This by our county employees at the County Clerk's Office will help the town of Putnam Valley in their efforts to put everything in order for them.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Item 5J is the approval of a budgetary amendment for the Health Department. This is a payout for overtime line. This is in the amount of $15,071. So we're going to take some money out of general contingency to cover this cost and do the right thing for this department.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Item 5K is the approval of budgetary amendment for Public Works, 2023 countywide pavement maintenance and rehabilitation program. This is in the amount of $675,000 to continue the paving projects that the Department of Public Works do. We are not borrowing this money. We're taking it out of our contingency here. the general contingency fund, so it's better than borrowing money to do this work, and it's work that's definitely needed.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Item 5L, I'd like to make a motion to table this item until we have consideration of funding in the other business process of tonight. I'm going to try to potentially have the money from the capital reserve fund approved, so I'd like to make a motion to table it at this moment.
I'll second it. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Legislator Agnizio.
Yes.
Legislator Castellano.
Yes.
Legislator Crowley. Legislator Eleanor.
Yes.
Legislator Goldman.
Yes.
Legislator Montgomery.
Yes.
Legislator Nasarino.
Yes.
Legislator Sage.
Yes.
Chairman Yaki.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item number 6 is other business. We have 6A. I'll make a motion to approve item 6A, which is the Department of Public Works use of capital facility reserve. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Legislator Sage. Discussion. Can I have a roll call vote for that, please?
Legislator Agnizio.
Yes.
Legislator Castellano.
Yes.
Legislator Crowley. Legislator Eleanor.
Yes.
Legislator Goldman.
Yes.
Legislator Montgomery.
Yes.
Legislator Nasarino.
Yes.
Legislator Sage.
Yes.
Chairman Yaki.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. The approval, what we just did was just move in procedurally. We need to approve the use of the capital facility reserve before we approve the budgetary amendment. So do we have any discussion on this? All in favor? Aye. I'll ask Legislator Castellano to please proceed with item 5L.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Now that we have approved the funding for this potential purchase here in front of us, I'd like to bring back 5L. This was discussed in audit a couple weeks ago now, where we're going to spend $50,000 to purchase this equipment for the Department of Public Works, of course.
Thank you. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Item 8 is recognition of public on agenda items. Any member of the public wishing to speak, please come to the podium, state your name and the town you reside in. Seeing no public comment. Item number 9 is recognition of legislators. Anybody wishing to speak? Legislator Goldman.
Thanks, Chairman. I'd like to remind everyone to get involved in the 2024 Putnam County budget process. See how the county obtains and uses revenues and how your tax dollars are spent. The process starts this coming Thursday, October 5th at 7 o'clock in this building right here. County Executive Kevin Byrne will present the 2024 budget to the county legislature. Also, if you're a young adult, age 13 to 21, who's interested in a career in law enforcement and is willing to learn through discipline, team building, leadership, physical training, and dedication, apply to the Putnam Cadets at www.putnamcadets.com. This is a great opportunity for a young person. Putnam County is having a hazardous waste collection day on October 14th. Please go to the county website for more information. Also, the Putnam Hospital is offering breast cancer screening for eligible people ages 15 to 74 years of age, without insurance or you're underinsured, on Saturday, October 14th. Registration is required and can be done by calling 855-277-4482. Thank you.
Anyone else? Legislator Elmer.
This weekend is homecoming for the Carmel Central School District. Hopefully the weather will hold and we'll get a lot of fans out to watch homecoming festivities and the Carmel Man football game.
No? Legislator Castellano.
Here we are in the month of October. It's always a great month, especially in Hudson Valley. It's a great time of year to be around this place. And just wanted to mention Columbus Day for all the Italian Americans of this community. That we had a great celebration just recently. The Putnam County Italian American Club in Brewster is celebrating its 90th anniversary in Brewster. They had a fantastic celebration a couple days ago on Sunday. There's a lot of activities going on, and I hope next year we can bring back the Columbus Day Parade to Mayapack, which we're going to try to work very hard to do that, because that's a great day for Putnam County and people of Mayapack, and just wanted to bring that forward. Thank you.
Anyone else? Legislative statements.
Just a note here, it is October. Don't forget that early voting starts on October the 28th. So you can start voting on October 28th through November the 5th. So get out and vote early.
Anyone else? Make a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.